Yo, what it is. It's your boy Tacos and Workouts with another one. That's right, with another one. Before we get started with today's episode, do me a huge favor and subscribe to the channel. We really need your support. All right, guys, let's get it.
Órale, como this is me, Little Hater. And guess what, Doug? This podcast is brought to you by the Patio Nuts. You had me at hola. So go out and get some of these nuts. It's the Patio Nuts. What it is. Podcast.
All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. We were trying to get on, but we had some little things pop up here and there. I'm glad to have you back on the show, man. We're on a roll, man. We've been doing our thing now for 3 years, and we're picking up some steam, and we've been getting a lot of support, a lot of subscribers, everybody joining in. Everybody wants to get in the mix, the tacos and workouts mix, and you know what? We love it. We're loving it. And like I said before, this is an open platform, and I'm inviting everybody's. That's right. I'm not leaving nobody behind. But I want you to come on, share your points of view, tell me what's going on. Everybody's welcome, man. All we ask is that you support our channel, like our channel, subscribe to our channel, and share our wonderful content. We're here for everybody. We're here to support everybody. All right, guys, let's talk about it. What's going on in the world, right? Are we having this Russia thing going on, man? And I've been looking for it. I've been looking for it everywhere. I'm looking for the answers, and I'm not able to find the answers. What's going on? I ask people if anybody knows. Hey, One More Taco TV. Hey, guys, if you guys don't follow my friend One More Taco TV, do me a huge favor. Subscribe to his channel. He needs your support. He's out there doing great taco reviews in the city of San Diego, California. That's right, San Diego, California. And he's doing great work over there, man. He's a friend of the show. Support him and talk. One More Taco TV. We're waiting for you whenever you're ready to jump on. We'll be more than happy to have you on our podcast, man. We're gonna get it done sooner than later, I hope. Um, so back onto the topic, man. This war, right? It's going on, and I've been looking for the answers, and I can't find them. I can't find them anywhere. Why is this happening, right? Nobody's telling me. So I decided to turn to the people that know everything, right? And the people that know everything, the experts, right? The people on Facebook, right? And the people in Facebook have let me down. What's going on, Facebook? I thought you had all the answers, right? People are like, I know this, I know that, and they didn't know anything. They left me hanging. Nobody really knows why this war thing is going on. Um, and what I did hear today is that Russia's gonna go through some hard times, man. Because not only do their citizens oppose the war and they don't want to be part of it, protesting on the streets, right? Russia was not able to open their stock exchange because for fear that it was going to collapse. I hear that the U.S. not the U.S. I'm sorry, the world banking system it kind of closed it down. They're not they're doing something to hurt Russia financially, and it's gonna hurt them big time, and it might collapse their economy. And I'm all like thinking, wow, this is how it begins, right? Like when people now want to oppose their governments, people are going to protest against their governments, and the world's going to see it, right? That they don't support it, and then what's going to happen is it's like cancel culture towards the governments, right? So that's what's going on. It doesn't seem like anyone's in support to what's going on, right? But my question again is, why is this happening? Why? I mean, I turn to you, the experts, to let me know what's going on, because I myself don't have these answers, and I really want to know. And someone said that it was water related. Ukraine was turning on, uh, that that Ukraine was turning off the water supply, and that was the reason why they went to war. But I really don't know. So I need somebody who knows everything. Come on here, drop a couple of comments, and let them know what's going on as we proceed with the rest of the show. So, guys, we have a guest. And let's get him on here, man. It's our good friend. You guys know him, as the Diaper Boy,
Yeah,
and
buddy.
I believe here he is. What it is, Mister Diaper Boy.
What do, fool?
Hey, listen, man. Thank you for wanting to jump on again. For you guys who don't know who Diaper Boy is, he was here on our show last week. We were talking about who he is, what he does, and he was talking about his Chicano paranormal. I just finished talking a little bit about the Russia thing, what's going on, and how I'm trying to get the answers, but I can't find them, man.
Well, you can find the answers like on TikTok or CNN news and shit like that too. I've been reading
Well,
up on it too.
well, I want to know why. Why did Russia say we're gonna go into Ukraine and start bombing them? Why? It's like I hear that they're doing it. I've seen videos, but my question is why, and I haven't determined as to what were those actions.
Oh, I mean, like what caused it and stuff like that.
Yeah, what caused it?
I don't know either.
There you go.
Yeah,
So I turn to the experts, the people on Facebook, and they let me down. It's been on there for 3 or 4 days that I asked the question, and no one's answered. I don't think anybody has the specifics as to why this is going on, man. It's like I'm
pretty much
confused.
what caused it or what created it.
I did see one TikTok video that said that the reason why was because Ukraine turned off a dam and was causing some parts in Russia not to have access to water. And then I'm thinking, okay, well that's kind of jacked up. If it's true, I don't know if it is, but then now Putin is rallying his forces to possibly go nuclear, and I'm not thinking, how can you nuke a place where you want a water supply? That does not make sense. You're going to contaminate your
It's
water.
gonna be like a Chernobyl, like the Chernobyl factory
Exactly.
plant. It's gonna be all radiation. All the water's gonna be gone. Like
So
not
it
gone, but
can't.
like it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm thinking it can't be that because it's like if you're bombing them for a resource and you're going to contaminate that resource, you're going to end up needing that. It doesn't make sense to me. So I really don't know what's going on or what the heck, man. I don't know, man. It's beyond me. So if
Yeah.
anybody's watching and everybody wants to jump in and give their opinion, go ahead and put that in. I know Frank put on some stuff on there. So, all right, man. Let's talk about it, man. Paranormal.
Damn.
Chicano paranormal. What's going on, man?
Oh, this Friday, dude, a third episode. We're gonna invite guests. Yeah. So we got the artist Sammy Reese. He's going this Friday. I'm trying to get a couple of my other friends, but no one's really answering. You want to go?
You know what? When I was watching you on TV, and I was like, "Oh man, I want to be there," but like, and the reality hits, and I'm like, "No, I don't, man," because
Yeah.
it's like it's gonna be at night. I'm gonna be all cranky, like an old man, like, "Ah, man, this is cool, but I want to go home." Like, literally, I'll be out there for 30 minutes. You guys be doing the spirit box, and I'll be like, "I want to go home already." But it's cool though. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
it's like watching you guys do it is like it makes me feel like I'm there.
Yeah. But last night, me and my girlfriend we went out to a train station and was an abandoned train station, and it was abandoned in 1955. It was built in 1907,
Uh
and
huh.
right away the meter just started going off. We're like, "Fuck, dude, what the fuck's going on here?" And next thing you know, you hear footsteps in the background. You know,
What?
yeah, you hear footsteps, and all of a sudden, me and my girl saw a shadow behind a pole. We're like, and my all the chills came up on and back of my neck. I'm like, "Oh hell, no, we're getting the fuck out of here."
And what was it? Just nothing?
We don't know. It's just a shadow. It just saw a shadow figure, and it just popped its head open like that. I'm like, and all of a sudden we started hearing train bells, but there's no train tracks. It's now a trail. So we hear train bells, and we're like, "You hear that?" We're like, "Yeah, we hear that." And we're like, "Oh no, we're getting out of here." We filmed for like 7 minutes, and we just jammed out.
And that was
But
it.
mhm,
You had to bounce.
yeah, but right away we heard it following behind us. Like it sounded like it was running right behind us.
Man.
Yeah, and it's only down the street from my pad, so like it was easy access over there. But there's a bunch of like little cottages or little houses, like historical homes. So that place was a historical place right there, a structure. But everything's boarded up. It's all gated up with barbed wire, so we couldn't get inside.
So this one it was just you and your girlfriend. David didn't go with you guys?
Nah, we're now starting to do like in the moment mini clips, like little mini investigations. So Jasso, if I'm not there with them, he could do himself with his friend or his girl, or me by myself, or friends, or just in the moment type of shit.
Like I watch you guys and I watch you guys filming, and right away I'm like, I could be the cameraman. I'm
And same with my
like,
brother.
I'm like, I
Yeah,
want to be the cameraman. I'm like, I want to record.
but
Yeah,
same with my
man.
brother too. He was like, "Oh, I'll be the cameraman, but I'm not gonna be. But who's gonna be watching your back, dude? Tell you that much. I'll be
So
in
when
front
you're,
of you, but who's gonna be watching your back?" Yeah, but this Friday we're doing the Black Star Canyon. It's an 8 mile hike. Yeah.
what? Oh hell no, man. You see, I'm down to go, but I'm a lazy ghost hunter, bro. I'm serious, man. I'll be like ghost hunting with a golf cart, man. And I'll be like,
It
ah,
could be possible. It could be possible.
well, it's like when I was looking at you guys is standing on the bridge, and they built that fencing. I guess I'm like, I kind of heard that they were gonna put a fencing on that Pasadena bridge, and
Yeah.
and I never like I was like, ah, whatever, it's been there for like years now, right? The fencing.
Yeah, but they're putting a
Okay.
new type of material fencing. It's mesh, so it's harder to climb up on, and it kind of goes like a M, halfway M, so
Uh
you
huh.
can't go over. So like some gates
Oh
have,
yeah,
yeah,
like it curls like that, so
it
you can't.
curls.
Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
but where that placement was,
Yeah.
you know, and I was telling Jasso, I was like, how much you want to bet the stain mark in the bottom of the bridge where we passed by matches up where that part of the gate is at. It
What do you
almost
mean?
matches up.
What matches up?
There was a crime scene. I guess it was a crime
Oh,
scene.
oh,
Yeah,
the one from the first episode, the one you saw,
yeah,
the one where it looked like there was all that wet stain right there. Is that the one you're talking about?
yeah, the wet stain. But we put the spirit box right there, and we didn't hear it at all. The Easter egg was you hear a woman's voice says, "I'm here."
Oh, I didn't catch on to it. I didn't
Yeah,
catch
so
on
it
to it.
says,
No.
"I'm here." We didn't catch on until we watched the video. Until I watched the video, I was like, "Did you catch on, David?" And he's like, "I didn't notice. I reviewed it like 3 times." And until I showed him, and he heard it, and it's like, "Oh fuck, make it to an Easter egg."
Man, that's crazy. And I like the way you guys record it. And I was like, well, what do you do? Like you put the special camera like a night mode, or what's the deal?
Night vision,
Night vision.
night vision, or infrared.
Ah, because I saw you guys all in black and white, and then I was
Yeah.
like, oh man, this is cool. Kind of reminded me kind of like of the Blair Witch Project. Not too much, but a little bit.
Well, at least I had no mosquitoes coming down my nose and starting crying.
I never got the point to that movie. Like I went to go, I think I went to go see it in the theater, and I watched it. And then when I was done, I was like, what the hell did I watch? Like I'm like, how, what was the point to it? It
Yeah.
was like one of those first hyped up, super hyped up movies. And
Hmm.
people like, I don't know, like I have to go back and look at it. Like what was the point to the whole thing? They put, it's like, how can I say it? They put it as a documentary, like a real life documentary or something that happened, but it turned out that it was just like a student project, not compared to like what you guys do. What you
Hmm.
guys do is like you actually go out there, you look for like these haunted areas, and you actually look for evidence and stuff like that. You guys are actually doing something real, as opposed to whatever the movie that was.
Yeah. No, but everything's real on there. Like we actually hear it, we actually see it, we actually feel it. You know, and just like in the beginning of the show, before we started like filming and everything like that, and we walked onto the park itself, David started bleeding from his mouth.
I think he said something, because I watched the whole thing, but like I skipped over a couple little things, and he said something that he was bleeding. How did that
Yeah.
happen? He just like he bit himself, or it just
No, he
happened?
didn't. But he just walked up, and not even like 2 minutes into the park, he's like, "I taste something." He spat out, and it was like blood. I'm like, "What the hell is that?"
Wow.
Yeah, that was before we started filming. Then he mentioned it at the end of the show, so that
That's
was interesting. And this past Saturday, we went to the Bethany Murder House,
Oh, you told me
which,
about that.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude,
How was
we
that
did not
place?
expect it at all. I mean, I took my stepson with me, and he took his daughter, and we didn't really catch anything besides over the spirit box that said kept on saying Bethany, Bethany, Bethany.
But,
Then we were in that hallway where I think where rooms used to be at in the asylum,
uh-huh.
and my stepson creeped out. Like he got so creeped out because someone said his name.
Really?
Yeah, something said his name, and it said his name 8 times.
Oh, that's beyond creepy, man.
Yeah. So after that, we left the area, the actual asylum. We went walking around real quick to see if we could find anything else. There was nothing. We walked back, nothing, and we just ended. It was like a good 4 hours we were there.
4 hours. So what?
Yeah.
You guys start like at midnight or and like at 4 o'clock in the morning or
No, we started early. We started like maybe like around 8:30, ends at
okay.
11, But it was pretty creepy. It was dark. It was so dark. It was pitch black.
Yeah, man. And then by the time you get home, man, it's probably like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, this one was in San Bernardino, so I'm only like
Oh,
an
so
hour away.
you're there. You're
Yeah.
there. They say there's like a ghost town like going towards Vegas, right?
Uh, don't know for sure.
Yeah, somebody told me. And they're like, yeah, and they're like, hey, let's go do that. Like we're planning a Vegas trip. Let's stop by the ghost town. And I was like, nah, dude, we're
Oh,
not
you mean
gonna.
you're talking about Calico?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
And they
Calico
want.
Ghost Town, the mining area.
Yeah, and I was like, nah, dude, if I'm gonna go do that, I'm just like, well, when I'm going to Vegas, bro, I have the Vegas mindset. Like I'm gonna go like do my thing, whether it
Yeah,
be gambling or whatever, right? It's like
yeah,
I'm not
that.
gonna go to Vegas and then like go to ghost hunting, which is not my thing.
Yeah, it's right there in Barstow. It's where Peggy Sue's is at. When you start seeing the billboards of Peggy Sue,
Yeah.
it's right there. It's right there, and it's off what's it called Calico or Ghost Town Road or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's by
Juan,
29 Palms.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good looking out,
So
Juan. Thank you.
so
Yeah.
that we did a video on that for chasing El Cucuy back in
Okay.
November. No, we did that. Then that's when me and Jasso met up at Daggett Cemetery.
Okay.
But Daggett Cemetery was crazy too. So if you look up that one, I think it's season 2, episode 2 for chasing El Cucuy.
How many seasons did you do of chasing El Cucuy?
I only did one. I was only part of the
Uh,
second season, and I did like
uh,
2 episodes or so. But Bobby G, oh, talk about Bobby G. He hit me back up.
oh, we have a Bobby G sighting. All right,
Oh
let me know.
yeah,
Let me
heard
know.
him. I heard
Yeah,
by him.
I
I even
guess I
told him
guess.
about that. I was like, "Hey, Taco's the workout today. Call him up." I didn't even talk to him on the phone. He lives right there in Riverside now.
Okay, I'm putting in that work. I'm making it my personal mission to find Bobby G. That's right. That's
Right?
I'm gonna start my own Chicano series. I'm sorry, looking for Bobby G. I'm gonna find the best podcaster and bring him back out because I'm not gonna let him, throw in that towel like that, man. He's got too much talent just to let it go to waste like that, man. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, man. He's gotta represent his talent, man. And I think we all have to back him up, man. We all have to like subscribe to the channel. People don't understand how detrimental that could be that you put in like 4 hours to make a video, right? Like you make your Chicano paranormal, you go out there for 4 hours, you probably spend like another 2.5 hours or 3 hours editing, and then you put it out, and you only get 10 views. It hurts you, man. You're like, damn, I did all this work. So guys, if you guys like the content, man, it's like it costs you nothing to hit that subscribe. It costs you nothing to like, drop a comment, and you know what? If you really want to support your podcasters or your content creators that are doing it for free, share the content, man. Because what's
Hmm.
gonna happen? Your favorite show or podcaster might end up like disappearing because they're not getting that love and support, man. Uh, oh, we have another one that says shout out to Bobby G. There you see. What's up, Bobby? Where you at, bro? I'm gonna bring you out of retirement, man.
Is that Love
Is it,
Machine?
yeah, that's
It is
Love
Love
Machine.
Machine. Hey,
Yeah,
Love
man.
Machine, you should go with us this weekend.
There it is. There's the invitation, love machine. Yeah, man. You know what? It's this channel is growing, definitely, and it's we're picking up steam in the tacos and workouts channel. A lot of people are starting to support us now after 3 years. We're still at a number of subscribers that is amazing that we have what we have, but we're still trying to get over that mark that we set ourselves. So we need about 390 subscribers to get us over where we need to be, and after we get over that number, then we're not going to be as concerned anymore. We'll feel like we've accomplished our mission. I think
Mhm.
we have a couple of questions for you right here. Love Machine is asking where
Oh,
this.
Black Star Canyon, Santa Ana,
There we go, and he's asking what time.
7 p.m.
All right, I guess you guys will hook up on IG and exchange info and whatnot. All right,
Yep.
well, that's cool that you got in contact with Bobby G, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
But
Yeah, well,
there's a couple things that threw at him too. I told him a collaboration with Chasing a Kukui and Chicana Paranormal will be coming up in May.
yeah. Look,
So
man. There's, I guess you could have your channel. He could have his. You could do crossovers. Maybe
mhm.
one for you, one for him, or whatever. He'll like, it's that's the thing, man. People don't understand how this thing works, man. This podcasting, this broadcasting, this YouTube. People say they want to collaborate. But how can it be a collaboration when you invite a guest and it's all about you and you don't give anything to your guests? You don't shout them out, you don't promote them, and it's like, come on, man. It's like you're and then you make your guests do stupid things and humiliate them, man. Like I'm like that's stupid, man. Look, a collaboration is I invite you and you get something, I get something, man, and that's what I try to do, man. It's like for real. Anybody that I work with, I talk to them out. I'm like, okay, what's the point to this, and then fill it out, and then we always come up with something, like to make
Yeah.
everybody feel. At the end of the day, if you feel like you didn't get nothing out of it, that's wrong. You should feel like, okay, I got something out of it, and you got something out of it, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, so that's what it's all about, man. And yeah, I think you should definitely collaborate with Bobby G and maybe do one for him. He does one for you, and all that good stuff, man. Because
Hmm.
there's plenty of content, man, to go
Yeah.
around. Yeah,
Oh.
man. So, I was watching Netflix, and I watched a very interesting docu series or movie or whatever. Tell me, have you seen the Tinder Swindler?
No.
Nah. Oh man, look, man. I don't have enough time. Like I have Disney Plus. I just canceled it because I don't have time to watch it. I have what's it, Netflix, which I don't watch because I don't have time. And then I have like all these awesome like channels on Roku or whatever. I can never watch anything because I'm always busy. But I try to make time, to watch it. So I got this show. It's called the Tinder Swindler, man, and it's a good watch, man. I recommend you and your girl watch it. It's for
All
you
right.
and your lady. Let me tell you a little bit about it, and then if anybody has any comments and that are watching, jump in and drop a comment, man. So the Tinder Swindler is about this dude who pretends he's a billionaire, right?
Mhm.
And he girls from Tinder will they reach out to him to date him, and then he convinces them that oh man, can I borrow some money? And this is a billionaire asking his girlfriend to borrow some money. So he ripped off like a couple of his girlfriends for a large amount of money, and then yeah, dude, and then it's very well made. And then you find out that not only did he do this to one person, but he did this to many people. It's a good watch, man. If you
So
wanna,
like almost he's like freeloading off his girlfriends and stuff like that, right?
yeah, man. But it's like it's insane, bro. It's like the dollar amount that they came up with. It's like bananas, bro. It's like it's hard to believe, man, how he did it, and how
Yeah.
people fall into stuff like that, man.
Like a scam.
Yeah, it's a straight up scam, man. And people they fall into it, and they're too trusting sometimes because they get presented something and they're like, okay, that's what I'm, you know, I don't know.
Mhm. And I was watching I think it was on Facebook, you ever seen those bomb boxes?
Nah.
You know, the glitter boxes that people put it.
Oh,
Yeah. So they did one for a scam artist, and they used Airbnbs to pick up monies instead of staying there for at the Airbnb. They pick up the package and they use the Airbnb as like a like a cover up. So the packages have money in it. So one of them, they're trying to find the supervisor and they're trying to find the mules and shit like that. So they got the mule to send to the supervisor. The supervisor got caught up with those bomb boxes, and his whole car got sprayed with glitter and fart spray.
okay.
So at the end, you know authorities got reported, and they got up all the scam art, like one of the big old like scam artists. But they be sending almost like $42,000 to 50 grand in those boxes.
50 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just think about it. Those bomb boxes, you know, I'm surprised they haven't really used it as for other reasons, you know what I mean? Like other
Well,
resources.
like how would they do it though? I know what you're talking. He puts like four iPhones to record all angles, a
Hmm.
GPS, and then like glitter bombs it. It's
Yeah.
called the Tinder Slender, Swindler. Like he swindles
Swindler.
people out of money. Um, yeah, it would be how he did it, and he's that guy. He's done like quite a few episodes doing that,
Hmm.
and but he's crazy, man, because he went to like I think the extent of tracking down people in India, right?
Yeah,
They kind of
India.
had,
That's the
yeah,
one I was
man,
looking at. Yeah, that's the one I was watching.
yeah,
And I
I
got
know
all
what you're
interested.
talking
I'm
about.
like,
Yeah, man.
yeah, but
Oh, there you go.
yeah,
Uh,
glitter bait bombs.
yeah, there you
But
go.
they like every video they show, it's funny because everybody's reaction is different. So some people that just sit there and look at it, and other people will be like grossed out and throw it out. You know?
You know what surprises me is when people do like stuff like that, and then like they after karma gets them, they're like, I'm the victim. It's like,
Hmm.
how dare you like fart spray me and glitter bomb my car? You know how much money I'm gonna have to spend cleaning my car because I stole your package? And I'm all like, bro, you stole somebody's package. And
Yeah,
then you're
exactly.
acting like, I don't know, man. People are beyond crazy, man, doing all that
Yeah.
junk.
Back then, I think about 2, 3 years ago, when I was living back in Whittier, and when it all started, when they started posting like packets rapidly, I ordered 3 boxes of shoes. I wasn't home. I was at work. I get home and it says it's been delivered. I get home, they're not there, dude. I was so pissed. I spent almost like about $500 on those shoes.
Damn.
Yeah, and they were like Disney X Supras, so they're like special edition Disney super shoes. So I had they were like rose gold. They were called the poison apples. The Snow Whites. They were like all white with red bottoms.
Yeah.
Then the Black Queens, and they're all black, but it looks like alligator skin and purple on the bottom. They were pretty nice, but $500 down the drain, and I couldn't get a refund.
No, so you had to eat that cost?
Yeah.
Wow, people are wrong. I had a thing that I wanted to do once, but it's like I don't encourage this, okay? But I've seen a video where people open an Amazon package and then it's like, let's just say it's trash,
Mhm.
right? So for Christmas, I don't know, man. Be quick on the trigger to pick up your packages, and then maybe leave them an unpleasant surprise. I guess you know. I don't want to say too much. Use your imagination. You know, maybe that's a cool little get back. I don't know, man.
No,
People gotta be stopped doing all that stuff, man.
yeah, scandalous.
Uh, yeah.
OnlyFans.
Only fans. Well, what does that comment mean? Only fans. I mean, I know what OnlyFans means, but I don't
Mm,
get it.
yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, glitter bombing and stuff like that. But any cool shows that you've watched? Have you watched all the paranormal movies?
Paranormal Activity.
Yeah, did you ever watch all of them?
Yeah, we watched all of them. They just came out with a new one. It has to do with some chick that she's part of, like her family's from like an Amish community. Have you seen that one?
Uh,
That one's
no,
so crazy.
I haven't seen any of them.
No,
Uh,
no, that one's really good. The fourth one's good. The marked ones are good. It's a Hispanic culture one with the, you know, with brujas and stuff like that. That one's pretty cool.
oh
But it started
man.
getting old. It started getting old. Like, first one, two, the first one, the second one, caught on. Then after the third one, and after that, they're all start being like all fake about it.
I don't watch none of those like scary movies anymore. It's just like the one that I watched and was kind of cool, but I didn't even get to finish watching it. Was I think it was called Insidious, I think is it? Where there's like something to do with the grandma and taking a picture and there's like a ghost in the in like she doesn't like light. I think it's called Insidious. I'm not sure. And then they they made like two or three of them.
Hmm. There's
There's a
one
part.
that doesn't like light. It's called Darkness Falls. It's like the
Okay,
Tooth Fairy.
okay,
That's the one
no,
that I know that doesn't like
that,
light.
that was like 1997, right? Like with
No,
the lighthouse,
that was
right?
in 2000s. Yeah, it was
Oh, then
like
never
early
mind.
2000s. Yeah.
Never mind. Yeah, that's how.
And there's Poltergeist. There's the Haunting in Connecticut. There's the Conjuring. There's a bunch of those, but some of those are true stories too.
Yeah, you know what? I when I see like dolls and stuff like that, I stay away from dolls, bro. Not that I'm scared, because I'm not, right? But it's just like I'm like, you know what? I don't know. Like, what's that?
Doll.
Oh, it's just like a random doll face, like all crazy and stuff, or what?
No, you ever seen Dead Silence?
No.
No, it's old school movie too. It's like I think mid 2000s. I think it was made in. Yeah, it has to do with dolls though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so this doll was called Billy, and the caretaker for that one, the lady her name was Mary Shaw.
Uh-huh.
No, look up Darkness Falls. That's a creepy as fuck movie.
I'll look for it, man. I'll look
Yeah.
for it. Yeah, I don't watch them. I think like what was it? I like Friday the 13th, right?
Hmm.
Actually, I used to love Friday the 13th when I was a kid, man. That was my favorite movie. And my mom would be like, "What are you watching?" And I'd be like, "Oh, it's Jason." And I liked it, man, because he would get me, man. I'd be like, and then I'd be like, "Take off the mask, bro. Like, I want to see like what you look like." So well, I think it was part three, four, and four, three, four, and five. I think were good,
Hmm.
and after that, they weren't so good. I like the remake. The remake was also good. I think Rob Zombie made a remake in like in the 2000s. So that one was pretty solid. I thought he was gonna make others, but I don't think he did. And then they revamped the Halloween franchise,
Yeah.
right? I think Rob Zombie did part one and part two, and I really liked those. Those were like solid. It gave
Hmm.
um more insight on the
On the story.
character itself, yeah, and the story and like the backstory of like why he was the way he was and stuff like that, and made it more real. But one thing that I don't like about Halloween is that he's not like Jason. Jason has like superpowers, right? Because he's like dead, and the lake gave him powers or whatever. He came back from the dead, right? Michael
Hmm.
Myers is just a random dude that like he gets killed every movie comes back, but he's supposedly like mentally insane, but he keeps on coming back. So I kind of don't like that. It's just kind of like, why you keep on coming back? You get killed in every movie.
Yeah. I'm built like
I,
one.
I think he's talking to me. He says, "You like Care Bears?" I'll be honest, man. I used to dig the Care Bears. I don't remember what the hell the show was about. But whenever they would put out their little panzas, and then like little rainbows used to come out, or little cloves or something used to
It
come
had
out.
just
That
have to
was
rub
pretty
the belly.
cool. Yeah, man. But like 20 years later, like now where the Care Bears are all old, they no longer have like little stars and stuff. They have like they have like little beards, and little joints. They have like a crack pipe. They
You see
point
that
them out.
picture? You see that one picture that has all of them?
Oh man, no man. I
Yeah,
haven't
they have
seen
a
the
picture
picture.
of all the characters, and each one has a stomach. One has a weed symbol, the other one has a crack pipe, the other one has coke, and he's all jittery and shit.
I'm telling you, that's our generation, man. That's all of us. That's how we see them. I always wanted a Care Bear, but I never bought one. The Wally
Oh,
House in Old Town. Oh, I think we were talking about you going to San Diego, right?
yeah, we're going to San Diego. I think next month.
Hey, call
Yeah.
my friend Frank from What's TV. Take him with you, man. I
Well, we're
don't
gonna
know, Frank.
start. Yeah, we're gonna start. We're gonna inviting more guests with us. So it's gonna be interesting because after inviting the kids for the Bethany house, it made it more interesting because people, some people don't believe in ghosts, and some people, they believe too.
Oh,
You know, it.
yeah, Juan Mercado lives in San Diego too. So hey, you guys, if you want to take him with you, man.
We'll meet
Uh,
up.
yeah, man. Yeah, the Bethany house. They don't let you record in that. What's that? Is that the one where that lady that built all these rooms? Is that the one you're talking about? No, right?
Nah, this
The
the one we
The
went to is
Winchester house. You heard
that's
about the?
Winchester. That's it. Yeah, that's in San Jose.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind like checking out the house, like for architectural. Like, oh wow, but I don't know, going to all these like spooky places. I don't know, man. It's not that I'm scared. It's just I might like it too much. Nah, the evil will come out. The darkness.
Something about to get attached to you. That's what.
Yeah, that's what I'm scared about, bro. I'm walking around, la 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 la, and then like an evil spirit will jump in, and I'm like, so I'm like, nah, man, I'm cool. Oh, there
More
it
likely,
is.
you will end up.
Mm,
I don't
I'm
know.
down.
Yeah, when we go to San Diego, I'll pretty much mention it before, like a week before.
Yeah, but it's better if you go like in a small group, right? Because that way it's like the cops won't see like, oh, there's 20 people ghost hunting in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, but what's called the Bethany house was it's called the Bethany Murder House.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so originally it was a asylum, mental asylum for women.
Okay.
Yeah. So the story goes that the lady that was a patient there, and one of the nurses was abusing the patients. So she ended up killing the nurse, and she ended up killing herself. You know. And there's a second ghost that's rumors about a crazed man, which um, pretty much attacked a security guard or a doctor, then pretty much killed himself too. You know. But the lady's seen there, people seeing, her wearing all white and her eyes pitch black. The crazed man is really violent, a violent ghost that scratches people and throws things at people. So, but we didn't feel nothing, we didn't see nothing, no, really not that much energy. Like we were walking to the place, but we found more energy walking than being at the asylum itself.
There's something you guys could do, but I don't know, man. So there's like infrared film, like actual film, and then there's an infrared flash that kind of works with the, but infrared film is like really expensive, and then the flash too. And I'm not sure if infrared needs to be below a certain temperature, and then it needs to be developed a certain way. Um, it might be cool if you do an episode like that, where you get like an SLR, SLR, oh my god, SLR camera, and then buy all that or rent that equipment and then try it out and then maybe see like what you get like an infrared film. I think that would be cool.
Yeah, later on, like, in the future, pretty much, we're gonna get more updated equipment and, do bigger places, So later on, I just recently just bought EMF pods, So
Oh, what's
there's like,
that?
well, pretty much pods that like the EMF reader, like, holding your hand, and if it clicks all the way, there's the spirit around, the electromagnetic field. But the pods I got, we could place them around us, and if it starts spiking, that means there's something right there, you know?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. There you go. Talking about the tours at El Coronado. I get and they have like a El Coronado is like a bridge that goes over to the other side of San Diego, but right underneath they have like a house, hotel or whatever. So that
Mm.
little area is called the Coronado, and that's what Frank is suggesting from what I guess. We have Junior over here saying to get a Ouija board. That's a fun episode, right?
Yeah, pretty much like I said, when we start getting like the podcast going and stuff like that, I think we're gonna do a live podcast of us playing with the Ouija board. You know?
Yeah, that'll be it. That's how the Exorcist got started, huh? He was playing with the Ouija board. I'm telling you, man, it's like I don't want nothing to do that with that. Hey, you know what? Which reminds me, we have a friend up in Northern California, Mike's Mystery Mansion. Reach out to him, and you guys should do a collab. You see, people, I'm all about helping other people, man. I'm connecting. I'm connecting. I'm gonna make sure that everybody learns to play nice and everybody works together. I'm gonna do that. But yeah, man. Reach out to Mike's Mystery Mansion in in San, up north San Jose. He's got like a cool like a show like that, and talk to him. I think you guys will do a good show. And then my boy at King Mexico, he's got a podcast too, man. Reach out to him, and he's a solid dude, man. And, he's a cool guy,
Yeah,
man.
more
You should reach out
likely.
to him.
Yeah, more likely this October because I just put up on my Instagram on my story that my girlfriend got tickets for Aftershock. It's a bunch of rock bands and stuff like that coming together. So it's like a 4 day event. More likely when I go up there, I could hit him up or something like that. You know?
Oh yeah, but he does them remotely, like I started to do.
Hmm.
It's my friend Junior over here saying that yeah, he vouches for Mike. Yeah, Mike is a good dude, man. And then King Mexico is always looking for a guest, man. Reach out to King Mexico. And he's a good guy. Actually, King Mexico was my first podcast I did. He supported me, and then I did Mike's, and then I did Bobby's G's, and then I got a lot of people reaching out to me to do podcasts, but things happened that it didn't work out. But reach out to these two people, or I'm sure they'll reach out to you too, man. Um,
Hmm.
yeah.
Eventually, slowly by slowly climb up the ladder. You know?
Yeah, man, that's what it's all about, man. Just everybody, we need to like help each other out, get in each other's podcasts and stuff like that. But Mike's Mystery Mansion, I think he does it remotely as well. He does it like kind of like the way we're doing it right now.
Hmm.
When I started doing my podcasting, dude, look, man, I bought a big table. I have some like solid chairs. I have like these microphone stands with the microphones. I have all the. I had like a really nice setup, right? I started to want to actually physically invite people to my house or to my studio, right, and do these podcasting, but it just didn't happen. So we went this route, and I think this is kind of cool, man. Doing it just makes it a lot easier for everybody,
Yeah.
to get everybody, as opposed to like having somebody drive an hour. But if anybody is ever in LA or Long Beach and they want to do like a solid podcast like format like in person, I'm open for that too.
Yeah. I think tomorrow I'll be in the area, so I'll be in the Whittier
Tomorrow.
area tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
Tuesday.
I have to go meet with somebody tomorrow. But I'm just saying like in the future, like when you come down, I think you said April 3rd, right? It's you guys are
Yeah.
coming down to Downey, right?
Yeah, Downey for Jassel's show.
Yeah, I think we could meet up there and have some fun, man. And maybe
Hmm.
shoot a couple little things. You see, legend says that Marilyn Monroe's ghost is near. Oh, in the Coronado house. Uh, and there's a lot of interest in your Chicano paranormal. Everybody's
Yeah.
participating. And they love it, man. The
No,
Whaley
the Whaley,
House.
huh? Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea where all these places are at, man.
Yeah.
But
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 what
I'm
like after later, I'll send you the link for the Black Star Canyon. There's so many freaking stories on that canyon that literally kind of creeps me out a little bit, but at the same time, I'm super excited about it because they have, places that did satanic rituals. They have La Reina right there too. They got um they also have an old school bus that went over a bridge, or a couple 16-year-olds freaking died out there, went missing. They have Indian burial grounds out there too. So all those in mixed one and 8 Mile hike, what can we catch?
Yeah, you have. He's telling you to watch Mike's Mystery Mansion with guest New York brewers, and they have a lot of voices and weird stuff. So that's King Mexico right there,
Mm-hmm.
dropping his suggestions.
Sweet, sweet. Check it out.
Yeah, man. So you have all these cool things lined up with your Chicano paranormal and stuff like that, man. When does your podcast kick off? Is that gonna happen like sooner than later?
We don't know for sure, not exact date, but it's up to Jasso when he wants to do it. I told him about StreamYard, so we gotta learn how to do that too.
Yeah, man.
So
This is what I'm talking about, man. It's there's a lot of like people that say that they support other podcasters. I support other podcasters. No, you don't. Because when I reached out to you to help me out, you turned the door, man. Look, man,
mhm.
if you need help with StreamYard, I'll help you out, man. I'll tell you how to get that going and all that stuff, man. It's
Yeah.
I'm tired of the fakeness and the phony baloney stuff out here with and it's not everybody. It's a lot of I met a lot of solid people doing podcasting, man. There's just two people out there, two who claim to be something they're not, and they keep on running their mouths, and I want to play nice because but if they don't play nice, I might expose them, you know.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, I'll help you out, man. I'll hit you. I'll help you set up your StreamYard and even your YouTube and all that stuff, man. I don't want anybody to struggle as hard as I'm struggling getting going, man. And right now I'm picking up steam, and as I'm picking up steam, it only makes sense to have people, you know, like going up there with me, as we all collaborate and visit each other's channels. It makes things interesting. One of the things that I said to um oh, hold on a audio, sorry, misspelling using Siri. Okay, he misspelled a couple words on this last test. um yeah, he says so as I said to before on when I communicated, look, man, there's 24 hours in a day. Okay, my podcast does not last 24 hours. My podcast will last 45 minutes to about an hour. Some of my episodes last 5 minutes to 10 minutes. So once they're done watching my content, they'll go and watch your content. And if I tell them go watch your content, they'll go. And then if you do the same, then this is how we could all help each other. But I don't get it, man. It's I don't get it. But you know what? I'm here for everybody. I'm saying it right now. We're having a lot of people inviting. Look, man, this is what I'm gonna do. If I invite you, you're automatically invited. I'm not gonna give you none of this BS where I'm gonna invite you to my talk show and then say, oh well, guess what? You're gonna have to wait 3 months. Or it's invitation only. I'm like, you invited me to your talk show. You reached out to me. And after you reach out to me, me sales con esa mamada that, oh, I'm too busy now, or you have to wait 3 months. I have hundreds of people before you. Then why did you reach out to me, bro? It's like, I'm not doing that BS on my channel, man. It's, if I invite you, you're automatically invited to my show, man. Everyone's invited, man. It's I'm not playing those games, man, because you know what? It's in my best interest to help other people succeed, because if they succeed, then I succeeded. If somebody succeeds, then you know what? Maybe that person will say, hey, guess what, man? Let's help out this vato climb the ladder as much as I did. Look, man, I said this a time and time again. When Joe Rogan went up there, bro, he
Hmm.
took his whole team with him. Think about it. And us vatos right here, we're like, no, it's gotta be me first. Man, you guys are whack, straight up whack, man. I'm inviting everybody. You guys want to play? This is where it's at, man. We
Mhm.
have more people. We have somebody from Atlanta, Georgia. That's right. Much
Damn.
respect from Georgia. Looked TV, you're invited. And whenever you want to come out, and tell us how things are in Georgia, you're more than welcome. Mike's Mystery Mansion, Bobby G, King Mexico, whenever you guys want to come down. David Yasso, whenever you want to come down. Diaper Boy, this is your second time around, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna keep on coming back because you always bring in some cool, interesting content, man. Look,
Yeah,
I think
sure.
a lot of people agree with the comments that I've made. Um, and like I said, man, you know what? There's a lot of phony balonies not playing nice out there, and you know what? I'm keeping it respectful. Don't. It's best that you play nice because I don't want to expose you guys, man. Is so like play nice. There's no reason to be out here doing the stuff that you're doing, man. Uh, oh wow, one more Taco TV. Also, one more Taco TV. He's a solid dude, man. He's gonna get his podcast going pretty soon. So we all got content, man. We all got stuff.
Mm.
Looked Out TV agrees. Uh, and let me see. We have Fu invite me. Yeah, Juan, you're invited. Whenever you want to come out, you see all these comments, man. People supporting the Tacos and Workouts channel. I love it, man. And guys,
Awesome.
also don't forget to subscribe to Chicano Paranormal. This is our guest, Diaper Boy. He's been in numerous podcasts before. He does, his funny skits, and now he's got his Chicano Paranormal. We gotta support that show, man, to make sure they get some numbers and like I said, man, us content creators, we just don't snap our fingers and we create an episode. Look, he went out there for 4 hours. He filmed, right? Then he went to go edit. Then he put it together, and it's to only get a few watches or a few views. Nah, man, we gotta support everybody, man, and it's free. At the
Well,
end of the day, it's free.
like I'm not gonna take credit for editing because Jasso does all the editing, So
Mm-hmm.
it's not
Mm-hmm.
me doing the editing. But pretty soon, once I get like a decent, laptop and stuff like that, I'll start editing it myself. So I can't have him do all the editing. It has to be 50-50,
It, it's a learning process, man.
Yeah.
It's like when somebody in the team knows how to do something, and they know how to do it a little bit better, then they could do that. It's you guys work well together, and I'm sure that you bring something to the table. So that's what it's all about, man. Like for me, look, I'm not good at getting what's it called, like subscribers or like known,
Hmm.
like hey, like here I am, right? But once people like find out about me, they're like, oh, they're like that guy, and then they latch on. They're like, okay, cool. So that's my thing. But what I bring to the table is I have a very photographic mind. So it's like I could look at somebody's like product and then tell you everything that's wrong with it, and tell you not just criticize you. I could tell you how to improve it, how to make it better, and what you got to do and how to present it. This is my talent,
Hmm.
but it's I can't work with people who don't want to work. It's just like I'm like, man, I try. It's like, all right, I could give you a perfect example. So this one homie, he said that um he said that he got offered to be picked up by Spotify, right?
Hmm.
Like to be paid, and he said I turned it down. I'm like, no, you didn't. Who in their right mind would turn it down? I mean, we're
Right.
all on Spotify. I'm on Spotify, right?
Hmm.
But of Spotify said right now, hey, you know what? I wanna pay you. Like we paid Joe Rogan. I would say yes. So it's like people are lying, but it's the reason why Spotify is not gonna pay you. Is because the quality of your content and how you represent yourself, it's not to the standards of what Spotify wants to get behind. So and
Hmm.
I seen this and I'm all like, okay, you're good at like getting people to follow you because of X, Y, and Z, right? Which that within itself I don't agree with, but they're not gonna support you because of all the stuff that you do on the back end. So having this photographic mind, this concept, and this being able to visually see things, um, I could help other people improve their channels, but they don't play nice, so it's kind of like what are we gonna do? Breaks over everyone. Stay blessed. All right. He's gotta, I guess, take off. The space is the limit. Thank you. Um, it says thanks for supporting the tacos, not the workouts. Well, we do the workouts, but not that many people see them anymore. People enjoy the tacos. They're like the workouts, not so much. Like nah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're eating and talking, you're working out like this.
Oh, you know what? People keep on asking me for that episode. They're like, "Oh, when are you gonna do that episode?" And I'll be like, I don't know. Um, this is pay me even if it's $100, I'll sign up. That's right, man. Who's gonna turn down free cheddar, man? You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's just a lot of these content creators trying to pass themselves as something they're not, and it's just like I'm tired of it. It's like just be real. Look, man, I'm a nobody. Straight up, I'm a nobody. I'm just a dude that likes doing this YouTube game, and you know
You're a
what?
people's person. That's what you are.
Yeah, man, it's like I'm not into money or fame or all that, man. Man, I could have a grip load of money right now. I'll still go to the dollar taco spot. You know, it's just like, man, I was born broke, bro. I come from poverty. You know what? It's like I don't gotta flex anything. I don't got nothing. What I gotta be flexing for? Why I gotta
True.
be fake flexing? It's like it doesn't do anything for me, bro. It's
Mm-hmm.
and it's I don't know. That's just how I roll. But you know, you
True
see,
that.
oh, there you go. That I guess that's what he meant. I support tacos, not the workouts. Yeah, yeah, man. So much things going on, man.
Mm-hmm.
So what you got cooking? Um, with the next after you finish this episode of the Bethany Murder House, what you gonna do?
Well, we got the this Friday the Black Star Canyon. You know, so like me and Jasto agreed on like for every other episode, we're gonna be like picking. So he picks one, I pick one. He picks one, I pick one. You know, unless people have suggestions or people say, "Oh, come investigate at my house" or something like that. We'll take investigations for your houses too.
What? You didn't tell me that one, man.
Yeah,
Also, if
we're
you
gonna start
think
doing that.
so you're like the Chicano Ghostbusters, huh?
Yeah.
uh,
There's actually a YouTube channel called Ghetto Busters.
Ghetto Busters. Isn't that with concrete?
I don't think so. I haven't
Oh,
seen it
oh
yet,
no.
but I heard about it.
Oh, he's got to go work. Yeah, go make that taco money, buddy. He's got to go work.
Cheddar.
Yeah, yeah. That's an interesting concept to go to somebody's house and stuff. Like you'll get there, man.
Yeah.
I see what you got going. There's obviously a whole bunch of interest that people have in with this paranormal thing. You'll get there,
Mhm.
man. It'll be cool, man.
Yeah,
Who knows,
eventually.
man? Yeah, man.
But
Yeah, you're
but
gonna have
that's
to
the
hire a
next.
cameraman. I said you might have to. I'll find you somebody. I'll find you somebody reliable. But you said the next one
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, pretty much that note in development of the show. Yeah, eventually going to start like doing investigations at people's
Uh-huh.
houses and with no charge, but it would be pretty cool if people have continent or a haunted home or their experience, poltergeist or any type of haunted material. We'll go check it out. We'll find answers, we'll find evidence, put it all together, and what happened.
What's the difference between a ghost and a poltergeist?
Poltergeist is more like how do I say it? More active. Like you be touched, you be whispered, you feel the energy.
So they're more in tune to the physical realm.
Yeah, more like that. And like a regular ghost, you just see it. They're orbs or they're shadow figures, shadow people. You know, and there's
Yeah.
like demonic stuff too, but which we haven't experienced nothing like that yet. But hopefully this weekend we could experience some of that.
Man, you're a brave dude, man. I saw you like sitting right there, right next to the what was it, like the little like drain or like the little sewer thing. You were like sitting right there
Mhm.
in that episode, and I was thinking like that's where I would not want to be at midnight listening to the Ghost Box, all cold and hungry and wanting to go to bed. I'm like, nah,
No,
man.
trust me, it was dark. I mean, we had night vision on, we turned off all the lights, and it was just dark in that tunnel, man. But you see the EMF reader. I won't move my leg. It moved by itself. It's straightening it out by itself. If you see that.
Yeah, man.
So, but when I mentioned how many people are here, and it said three.
Is it three?
It said three.
So does that count you and two other people, or is that like three
No,
aside
it's
from you?
just. I think it was just me, Jasso, and one other person. You
Mm.
know, or unless there was three bodies in that tunnel. You know.
There's a tunnel by or maybe it's not no longer there. It was by Hollenbach, close to by downtown. It's like huge, and I kind of wanted to go in there, but somebody told me don't go in there because like the crackheads are there and they'll attack you because they're like mentally insane. So I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
that was when I was more adventurous, man. Now that I'm older, I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I'll just watch it. Um, yeah, man.
But yeah, So hopefully this weekend, this Friday, we got so far we got one guest. Trying to get another person to come on. We're trying to get at least 4 to 6 people to go with us this weekend.
So your shows, right? Do they work in seasons or do they? It's just like kind of like nonstop continuous shows.
Well, hopefully we'll do seasons. Hopefully, like so far we're on third episode, so hopefully we have like 10 episodes for one season, maybe another 10 episodes for the second season. You know,
Mm, okay.
or like if we go to like a different state, you know, one season will be like that certain state. You know what I mean? So we stay out there for like a week and we do like films every day for like 5 days or 7 days, how long we were out there. That's an episode, you know. So if we do two places in one night, that's one episode, and that's the second episode right there, you know.
Yeah.
So it could be like season in California, season in Oklahoma, or season in Texas, or
Ah,
international. Just
eh,
the mind keeps on running with ideas.
man, yeah, put it together on paper before you get out there, man, and then
Hmm.
like look at all these things, man. That'd be cool, man.
Hmm. Yeah, even Jassel was like, I think it was the other day, like, going to like other places, like not trespassing, but like, you know, places that are haunted. But if we get rolled up on like, by cops or the authorities, we could just come up with fake papers.
Fake papers.
Yeah, like like what's called like documents or papers saying that we're allowed to, you know, not trespass, but like to be here. Like,
But then results is that just how you like get out of here, right? And that's it. Just
yeah,
like nothing.
yeah, like permission, almost like permission to get permission to be on the property itself. You know,
You know what?
so
We need to create our own like journalist kind of like documentation of like, well, I work for this news organization and we're undercover special reports just in case
or
we
like
get stopped.
it's almost like selling product. Like the poor man trademark or poor man copyright. You ever heard of that?
No, what is that?
Well, when you start a business, when start a clothing business, you don't want people to take your material or your artwork and call it their own. So what you do is print out like a paper that says like for the trademarks or copyrights, print
Uh
out your
huh.
own paper and sign it. And like if people try to take your content, you could show them the paperwork saying that this is mine. This is my stuff that I own, like my own drawings, my own personal items. So they can't steal your ideas.
Huh.
Hmm.
Yeah. I might have to look into that because we have a couple of
Yeah,
people where they're trying to steal our ideas.
right. No, because I did that. I did that for myself too, because I used to own a clothing company back then,
Oh
and I did it
yeah,
myself. Yeah, all the drawings, all the shirts and stuff like that. Like someone was trying to take my drawings and use it as their own, you know. So my brother told me about, the poor man, trademark and copyright, So pretty much it's like tricking them. Oh, I'm gonna sue you if you take my content.
yeah. They take your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what? Don't be surprised of how like you have the Chicano paranormal. Don't be surprised of once you catch on, right?
Yeah,
People are gonna start to try to do what you do. It's just
yeah.
gonna
But
happen.
everybody's doing it, but it's just the name itself. We that's our name.
Yeah, that's your name, but like well, people will try to do without getting too into it. Yeah, we started this channel, right? Tacos and workouts, and this is one guy, and he's a straight up troll, man, straight up troll. Invited us to work together, whatever, and it didn't happen. So then after this guy decided to start doing everything exactly the way we do it, like straight up
Mm-hmm.
how my channel is. And they don't call their channel the like what we do, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you see, I have like a set format. Like I every day of the week is a particular. I'll say, oh, welcome to this day, welcome to that day, right? Like Monday will be one day, Tuesday won't be one. So all these specific wordings, and I'm not gonna say them now. All these specific wordings that I attach to these particular days, and what do we do? They started to incorporate that to their channel, and then it's like, yeah, it's like it was like beyond obvious, right? And then we noticed that people were doing this, and we kind of like mentioned it, right? We
Mm-hmm.
mentioned it. Hey, like some people are, which is cool, right? Because we started the channel to how kind of helping people and to lose weight, and but when you match both concepts together, like tacos and workouts, and you put them together,
Mm-hmm.
and you start to do that, it's like you never did that before. That was never part of what you were doing, and now you're doing that. It's like that's a straight rip off. Give me 1 second. So sorry about that. So that's a straight rip off of somebody's like content and intellectual, because they're not creative enough to develop their own concepts. So
Yeah.
I mean, we knew that was going to happen, but not to that extreme where it was like straight up like the only difference was that they didn't latch onto the name. The name itself is they can't do anything with the name. So it is what it is. So when you get to that level, don't be surprised if people will start to mimic or whatever, or try to even. Did you see the show Tiger King?
I watched a little bit of it. It wasn't really interested.
Yeah. Well, it was. I think it was big in 2020 when the pandemic happened. But so in the show Tiger King, right? The guy who's in jail right now, Joe Exotic.
Yeah.
His competition, right? Um, some lady, Carol Baskin, and it's just called Animal Wild Rescue or whatever, or Big Cat Rescue or something like that. Well, what
Mm-hmm.
he did in order to like get under her skin, he copied like everything about her and presented um his stuff as hers, right? And he thought he
Mm-hmm.
was being slick, and he did that. And then she said, okay, well, I'm going to take this the legal route, right? And then she sued him, and he lost. And then when he lost the rights to his zoo, and then she ended up owning it. So I guess the point that I'm trying to make is don't be surprised that people will try to roll up on you and do stuff like that, because it's just who they are, man. It's just like they can't come up with their own concepts, and it's kind of sad that they have to go and try to steal other people's stuff, man.
Well, I have a similar short story of that too, because I used to run a vape shop, like the vapes, you
Hmm.
know, back in 2000 uh 2012. Yeah, 2012. I used to run a vape shop, and there was another vape shop named almost exactly like ours, but instead of it was OR. So it was West Coast Vapors, and ours was West Coast Vapors. So when we heard about it, we went down to the store and we told them, no, we own this, you know?
What's
So
up with all these West Coast copycats?
well, when we did that, we took over and we did did legal action. We served them,
Oh, you
and a
did.
week later, yeah, and a week later they shut down their store.
I'm telling you,
I mean,
man.
they were open for like 1 month, and as soon as we did it, we served them, they shut down the store.
What was the name of the store again? West what?
West Coast Vapors. That's the store we shut down, but the store we had was West Coast Vapors, you know? And the symbol they were trying to steal from us was my symbol, which I got tatted on me.
Mm.
So I trademark it and copyright that symbol, But a lot of people want to buy out my symbol, but I don't want to. That's mine.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Don't sell out your symbol, and if you do decide to sell it, make a good profit from it, man.
Yeah. And I mean, like I got it. Which one? It's right here. You guys can see right here. See,
Uh
like
huh.
it's West Coast Vapors.
Oh wow, it's
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah,
So as there's the W, there's a C, and there's the V.
yeah. That's talented, man. I would have never have got that if you didn't mention it to me. Just seeing
Yeah.
it, I was
So
like, no, I don't. I was never really into like kind of like seeing how that works.
yeah. But as soon as you see it and as soon as you read it, it's like, they'll try and steal that symbol. And I was like, you guys are not taking shit from me. Well,
Hey,
it's
we have
funny.
some. We're talking about vaping now
Trademarks.
and trademarks and whatnot because I was telling my good friend here that to be careful that some people might try to steal your content and take it as their own as it has happened to me in the past. People trying to pass my content off on their own, and I've been really cool about it, man. I've been tight-lipped. But people are not playing nice, and you know what? If it continues, I might have to expose them, man. But my thing is like to play nice and everybody like you know get along. But I don't know. People do what they do, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this vape shop, the one that used to work, it's no longer there.
Now FDA closes down.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
you know what? I myself don't partake in the cannabis. But I wouldn't mind getting involved in the cannabis industry, like investing into like
Hmm.
pot shops and stuff like that, or
Like the
CBD
cannabis
oils.
stocks, right?
Yeah, I invested a little bit. They're not doing well right now. But and actually like investing to an actual small dispensary or whatever, like as a business venture.
Hmm.
Sometimes people need like a little bit money to kind of start something going or whatever. It could be fun. I mean, people use cannabis for all types of reason, right? Some of the older people put it in jars with alcohol and then they use it as rubbing alcohol. It says that it helps them with
Hmm.
their muscles and stuff like that. So there's different uses of it, but um, it could be interesting, like getting into that realm from a medical, perspective, because
Hmm.
there's opportunities there, man, for people to kind of do that, man. And then now
Yeah.
that it's somewhat legal, right? So it's cool,
You
man.
could just
Have
get
you
away
been?
with it.
Well, I don't know, man. It's just like for me, is I look at it differently. I mean, I myself, I don't smoke, but it interests me, and then it's also how it's used or whatever. Like some people will like straight up be smoking on the bus or like on the train, right? And I'll be
Yeah.
like, bro, like. I go, do that at your house, man. Why you gotta be doing that on public? I don't know, man. It's just designated areas. I would think, but whatever. To each their own, man.
For sure. All right.
Yeah, man.
Well, looks like I gotta jump off. I gotta walk the dogs real quick.
Yeah, man. Well, thanks for jumping on, man.
For sure,
Go
dude.
ahead and plug all your stuff before you leave.
Let's see, Instagram, Diaper Boy Official, TikTok, Diaper Boy Official, Chicano Paranormal on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Check out our first episode. Second episode will be on Wednesday, and we'll be filming third episode this Friday at Black Star Canyon.
There you go, people. Check them out. Subscribe to the channels, and we'll see you guys next time.
All right, they do.